When a pastor, Pastor Chris, opened his church to the homeless, he was charged like a criminal. Let's take a closer look at his powerful story of faith in action.
When it's warm and sunny, Bryan, Ohio looks like the perfect location for a Hallmark movie. But when winter hits hard, the streets turn cold, and the bitter wind makes the nights dangerous. A warm haven that's open 24/7 is Dad's Place Church, just half a block from the courthouse. If the name sounds like a sports bar, well...
We want people, when they walk in, to feel like, hey, this is something I'm already comfortable with. You know, many of the people we reach, just being honest, have spent more time in a bar than they have in a church.
Chris Sevel is the pastor. Not that long ago, a church is the last place you would have found him.
So I was an in-your-faithist, which is some guy who's going to seek out Christians, right, and try and destroy their faith.
But God turned his life around. Out of gratitude, Chris and his wife felt called to reach people who were hurting.
Dad's Place has saved my life. Without
Dad's
coming
Place has
here,
saved my life. Absolutely.
I wouldn't be standing here today. I can attest to that for sure.
And that's why the church made the decision to keep the doors open all day and all night.
We're not a homeless shelter. We're a church. I mean, this is what we believe. Our beliefs are this is a core function of the church. And we certainly understand not every church is equipped to stay open 24 hours, right? But God has equipped us, and therefore He's called us.
And for months it went well, until on a Sunday morning, a police officer appeared and hit Chris with 18 criminal charges. His crime? Caring for people in need.
Dad's Place feels called to be open 24 hours a day and to care for the least of these in their community. And that's exactly what it's doing, and that is fully protected by the U.S. Constitution.
Chris is not backing down.
This is truly how we worship God. Take care of the widow and the orphan. Take care of those who can't take care of themselves. Jesus says, whatever you did for the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me.
So what was the precedent for those charges?
I mean, there's not, it's
caring for the poor.
Yes.
I've seen this happen in certain places. In fact, we've never had as many as we have right now of criminal prosecutions against pastors for basically being compassionate.
Yeah.
And so it's a newer thing, but I have seen this before where cities will say, you know what, maybe if we get rid of the homeless shelter, there'll be no homeless.
Yeah.
Maybe if we get rid of this church ministry, these people won't be around here. And so they came in on Sunday morning with 19 criminal charges against him.
Crazy.
And they've tried everything, fire codes, they've tried it all. The most recent is, well, he needs a sprinkler system, a new sprinkler system. We're like, well, there's a senior citizens living facility across the street. They don't have one. The hotel doesn't have one. The apartments next door don't. So this is clear that they're just persecuting.
Are cities even allowed to mandate something like a sprinkler system?
This is a city, and they have codes like, you know, if they had a code and they applied it equally, and that would be one thing, but they're treating the church differently.
Did they try to put him in jail?
He has 2 civil suits by the city against him and a criminal action. At this point, he's been sentenced to 60 days in jail. Now, the good news is we had the Attorney General of the state of Ohio, who's a wonderful man, come and we said, look at the facility. And when he left, he had tears in his eyes, and he said, we are with you from now on. And the state of Ohio has joined us in opposing the city as we're on it.
Wow, that is just isn't making sense to me at all. So there has to be some other underlying reason as to why they don't want this place to be open, right?
He reached out way before any of this, and when he heard the mayor had some problems and said, let's talk, they refused to talk to him. This is the way they've been the whole time.
So do you have just an anti-Christian kind of bias going on there?
You know, I don't know what their real reason is, but
are y'all going to stay firm on this one?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, this
Kelly's like, we're charging forward. Yes, we are.
We're going to keep fighting.
I mean, it's just crazy what's going on, but yet people are speaking up and they're speaking out, and that's the thing, you know, especially in our public schools, we've got to get more involved, don't we, Kelly?
Absolutely. And I would just encourage people, they need to know these things. And so one of the easy ways for us is you spell out firstliberty.org, and you'll see a deal down the page a little bit that'll say be an insider. And every Friday you'll get an email with the 5 or 6 biggest religious freedom happenings of the week. And what you'll see is that people are standing up and winning all over the country.
Wonderful.
And it will embolden you. You will share that with your friends. They will be more emboldened. And then people will go, gosh, they could be doing this in my school. And they start to check. So it's a way to really kind of take care of your own community.
That's good. Before you leave, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Also, we would love to hear how the Lord is moving and touching your heart right now. So be sure to comment below and then share this video with someone you feel needs it just as much as you did.